McAlliskey trying it. Bradley thought Hart might have had a go at it. Back out it comes again as far as Darren McCurry, and that one's got over as well, and Tyrone are 2 to the good. Great start, but he's got the opening 2 points for them.
Fantastic start by Tyrone, it must be said. Peter Hart knifed through the Tyrone defence so well that time. Ball broken, interestingly enough. I thought a goal was on just momentarily, but great save, it must be said, by the cornerback. I think it's Mark O'Shea maybe, but McCurry picked up the ball very well. That's the start Tyrone wanted.
Kerry just need to get their hands on the ball a little bit and try to come to terms with the challenge presented, all the way down as far as James O'Donoghue. They've made a poor start, but there's plenty of time. Stephen O'Brien across here to Donoghue, keeps it moving to Johnny Buckley, got the nod to start instead of Brian Sheehan. And Bailey had this opportunity now as he steadies himself, it's it calmly over. Well, that's a very good start for Johnny Buckley, playing in his 19th championship match, and certainly manager Eamon Fitzmaurice there with Cian O'Neill looking on will be very pleased. No crisis whatsoever, calm as you like, got into a nice situation in the D and stroked it over the bar, 2-1.
Beautiful little hop dummies on 2 occasions that time by Buckley.
Mark O'Shea again, what a good start he's made to the match. In as far as Colin Cooper. Buckley once again. Did really well when they played in Oman. Match finished level in April, and they are level here. Buckley's got 2, McCurry's got 2 for Tyrone, and only 4 minutes are gone. Start.
Well, Jerry, we'd anticipated a lot of negative play. We'd anticipated an awful lot of defending. There is good defending from both sides, but the game, it must be said, is electrifying the crowd.
McCann nicely on as far as McNabb. Shooting. Great shooting by Tyrone. Well, he certainly added scoring to his repertoire. And Ronan McNabb, who got 2 in this year's championship, can now make it 3 as Tyrone steal back into the lead again. Nice ball by O'Donoghue in as far as Anthony Marr. Again having to work his way through the lines here. Peter Crowley nicely outside here as far as Stephen O'Brien. O'Brien trying to cut inside. Did that so well against Kildare, and he's done it well here. Kerry are in front. Stephen O'Brien the scorer out of the first 3. The only other player to score is O'Brien, and they're both half forwards.
Kerry are starting to kind of, in a sense, build up a team at the moment.
McCurry, this time watching Conor McAlliskey to it first. And the referee going across now here. And that tackle by Mark O'Shea, yeah, is what
that's interesting.
It's got to be the card. And he's got a black card, he's gone. 5th championship appearance, he's got a black card. There's Morgan, sober. Back to Paul Murphy, man of last year's All-Ireland football final. Back out here as far as Phil Fitzgerald. Then carried on by James O'Donoghue. Seeking and finding Stephen O'Brien, cutting in here. Planning to do it on his own, it would appear, and then deciding to halt, give it back to O'Donoghue, back up to O'Brien again. They're combining very well. That is a bore. Absolutely wonderful. He lined it up, he took aim, and he nailed it. So far, the fields of both teams is absolutely remarkable. It's McAlliskey. Could have had a go. Should have had a go. Give McCurry to his right as well.
That's a huge opportunity miss for Tyrone. He knifed through the defence that time. Kerry were wide open.
Kerry retreat. Tyrone advance. McNabb once again into Bradley. Steals a march on his marker, who's Paul Murphy, and belts it over. Good point by Mark Bradley, his 7th in this year's championship. It's a 1-point game.
Delightful little sidestep, saw the post, popped it over the bar. That's a joy of a point.
Aidan McCrory to get away from the other number 2, Paul Murphy. Back as far as McCann again. Waiting and holding. McCurry. Less than 30 seconds, or a little around 30 seconds to go before the half-time whistle will sound as Matty Donnelly hits it with ease and with absolute accuracy. and they're going to finish this first half, it would appear, as they started. Kerry 7, Tyrone 7, they're level. Stephen O'Brien has got 2 points during this first half. So is there a last chance maybe here? Paul Murphy scored in the All-Ireland final, would love to do it here. It hangs in the air. Donoghue goes up for it with Justin McMahon and comes down with it and puts it over the bar. And Kerry are in front. And Donoghue, the captain, has scored. The man whose dad, Oliver, was from County Tyrone, comes and puts Kerry in front. As half-time is called here, the captain puts the Kingdom, the All-Ireland champions, in front here very narrowly. At half-time at the break, it's Kerry 8, Tyrone 7. The rain continues to pour down, and it's probably as bad as it has been, probably worse than it has been today in the match. Not that Conor McAlliskey is going to worry too much about that. Scampering away. Fionn Fitzgerald goes after him in hot pursuit. Can't catch him. Great point. Wonderfully done by Conor McAlliskey, the 23-year-old from Cavanagh, who has tied it up here at 8 points apiece, and these teams are now level for the 4th time. Morgan. He kicks it badly, gives it straight to Donoghue Walsh. Quickly inside to Gainey. Back to Cooper. Nice one too. 2 in a row for Cooper. First one to come from open play. Kerry are...
Oh, that big way. 2 poor kickers, 2 untypically poor kickers by Niall Morgan. The first time lucky enough for him, but that time well exploited by Cooper.
Fitzgerald bounces kindly for Marr. Back in as far as Paul Murphy once again. Beautifully in, lovely ball to Paul Gainey. Gainey, dangerous for the bar. Paul Gainey's first scoring contribution since coming on, and they're happy in the stands here because there's now 3 between them. 11-8. Paul Gainey got by 2 defenders and fisted it over the bar. Pick the mark Bradley. Bad start by Tyrone. Now they've got to get their wits about them and get going again. Darren Curry. And McCurry's shot has gone back. First of the second half, 3rd in all now, and that's back to a 2-point game. That is exactly the response that Tyrone needed. First time getting up the park, give it to the real danger man, the shooter, McCurry, and a great score.
Beautiful finish, exquisite kick.
Cathal McCarron slips by the first challenge. Bradley impishly carrying it on. Sean Cavanagh, little solo, there's the usual Sean Cavanagh. Then slipping the pass to Bray.
Just watch this again, Jerry, coming through. Great save, it must be said, by Brendan Keeley, but I felt myself the ball should have been kept on the floor on a day like that when it is so wet. If it hits the ground actually first, then it makes it so difficult. It's great anticipation, great position, Brendan Keeley.
Paul Murphy now. Donoghue Walsh, great campaigner. Once again Murphy. Donoghue Walsh settling his feet, firing it in, having a go and putting it over the bar. His first point in this match. It's a great score, and he advances. They're ahead by 3. Problems now for Mickey Hart and for Gavin Devlin just to contend with. Things they have plenty of players on the bench who could make a contribution. That's another poor kick out. Straight to Buckley, then Cooper, and then finally James O'Donoghue has snapped at it and put it wide. Should have been over the bar.
Oh, should have been over the bar. Tyrone have got away with that. Morgan has got to stop kicking the ball out short. He's got to start backing his midfielders. Sean Captain needs to get out in the middle of the park, and it's your responsibility out there because the short kickouts are simply not working.
Buckley, a minute at this stage, 90 seconds, and they haven't the Tyrone player to get his hands on the ball. Enright once again down into the corner. Donoghue Walsh once again makes sure he holds on to it. Beautifully into Gain. He slipped back out here again. Colin Cooper goes down. They get a free kick. That's how it finishes up. Big opportunity.
And again, poor tackle that time, maybe down to frustration.
Well, there's a black card now for Ronan McNamee. James Donoghue taking the resultant free kick and putting it calmly over the bar. And David Moran.
Yeah, David Moran's gone off. Again, maybe hasn't been in the game as much as he normally has this year. Midfielders, hasn't been a great area for midfielders today.
Well, they didn't kick the ball down the middle. Simple as that. Right now it's Paulie McNulty on here as far as Peter Hart. They've ground to make up. They're still capable of doing it. And they have a chance here with Cavanagh. And Cavanagh puts it over and gets a white flag. Ultra competitive always, playing his 108th ever match in the County Colours League and Championship, and he's made it a 4-point game. And Paul Murphy now just sums up what's available. Chips a dangerous one here. Anthony Marr did really well. Strong, forceful foul initially, but they've lost it. Matty Donnelly's got it. He's got support players left and right. Here's Paulie McNulty. They need a goal. Is a penalty. I wonder if Tyrone feel they should get one, and they've got it. Barry Tierney taken down. A rapid Tyrone counter-attack. Sloppy play by Kerry in the middle of the park to lose it initially, and that ball then played by McNulty in here as far as Tierney. He went stumbling, fumbling. Who got him? Well, there was a little tangle in there. Ben Fitzgerald, I think, was one of those involved.
Yeah, no, it's a penalty kick, as simple as that.
Peter Hart's going to take it. Tyrone need this. He's got it. They've got it. They're back within a point. Let's go. 50th minute from a penalty. His third goal of this year's championship. Slotted away. Brendan Keeley well beaten. Kerry 14 points. Tyrone 110. We're in for a grandstand finish. 10 minutes to go. Who's going to get the first ticket to this year's All-Ireland football final? Tyrone looking strong. Mark Bradley with a point behind. Their captain, Sean Cavanagh, taking the charge forward here. Shouldered heavily by Oman. Distribution. Mark Bradley picks it up and Bradley kicks it. And listen to the roar from the Tyrone fans all around Croke Park. He's got his second. He's tied up the match. It's Kerry 14 points. Tyrone teams are level for the 5th time. Some game, some semi-final. People said this was going to be down and one to forget about, but it has been anything but. Anthony Marr, beautifully measured ball into Cooper. And if anybody can carry when they need to get a point or two to Edel, it's surely Cooper. Donoghue Walsh beautifully down to Anthony Marr, steadies himself, kicks it well, and kicks it over the bar. Anthony Marr, the midfielder, has come up to get his first of the day, but crucial, Kerry's 15th, ahead by 1 with about 7 minutes to go. Kerry don't want to miss the next one. Killian Young, long ball down in there towards Gainey. Paul Gainey turns, smartly kicks, and he puts it over. Gainey's got a second. Killian Young was doing the work, providing the pass, and the ball down there safely into the hands of the number 19, Paul Gainey, and the Dingle man put it over. Huge one, trying a chance down there to Gainey, worth a go, breaks for Cooper. Cooper could finish it here with a point. Oh dear, absolutely inexplicable, but the referee has blown his whistle. I think that it's going to be a free in. Well, he was incensed there, Eamon Fitzmaurice, and the referee is giving a yellow card to Ronan McNabb. And this one is safely over, and that is a third for Paul Gainey. And now, Kerry 17, Tyrone 111. This is that again here, this is that attack, and that's where that challenge came in there, very definitely.
No question about it.
So now a goal is required by Tyrone. Can Mark Bradley set something up for them? Straight away foul there in O'Sullivan. We're in the last minute of the 70, as you can see.
Yes, they have to get forward. Sean Cavanagh's in on the edge of the square. If you were to think about it just over the last few minutes, that ball, that point Bargany from play was a superb one. The pass I thought was too high from Donoghue Walsh, but that there is a very, very hard frontal tackle. Correct call by the ref. Free in.
Goalkeeper has come forward here. The additional time, 2 minutes. We're into 2 now. Well, now what do? You bring a goalkeeper up and put it over the bar. That would put still 2 between them. Is he going to just try and kick it into the square? See what happens. He's going away left. He get absolutely nothing. Oh, that's dreadful.
Wrong call completely. Breakdown in concentration. I thought the on-the-field players, particularly Sean Cavanagh, and again maybe it's unfair singling him out. Should have that ball was played.
A goal behind into Darren O'Sullivan. Almost lost it, but recovered his balance, his control, and his focus. Get James Donoghue again, back in here to the man who's condensed, Barry John Keane, and he puts it over, and Kerry now are going to make the final. Peter Hart going down, surrounded by Kerry players, giving Tyrone a touch of their own medicine by group defending, and it's all over. Very, very good match. Victory for Kerry. They see off the Tyrone challenge, and they set up another summer cup. Aim in the Kingdom will be back here in 4 weeks' time, seeking to hold onto their crown, while it's the end of the road for Tyrone for this season. But it's all today. Kerry, they have justified favouritism just about, and they will now play in the county's 11th All-Ireland final since the turn